Do you understand? The worst kind of people, both male and female, are in the dependent, financially dependent category. The first category. They are the worst. You have the worst set of human beings there. All women are, I've told you, is a lie. Anybody who tells you that all women are gold diggers, that's a lie from the pit of hell. And all men who are scum or are cheats, that's also another lie from the pit of hell. It is not true. There are good men and there are godly men out there. There are good women and there are godly women out there. As long as you cannot look into yourself to correct yourself, you will not change. You will remain in the same place that you are. True growth comes from when you are able to look at yourself and effect changes. Hello everyone, we'll be taking the part 2 of Not All Women Are Gold Diggers. And I was trying to explain to brothers especially that it would be very wrong to say that all women like money. All women want money. All they just want is money. That's not true. Even though you have a larger percentage of women who, of course, are looking for a better financial future for their lives, that is normal. Not all women are thinking in that direction. And it will be completely erroneous to settle in your mind that all women think that way. So today I just want to, and I mentioned in the last video, I said many times brothers also are part to blame. We also make some errors based on our poor knowledge or ignorance, and later we are fighting women. No. Be honest to yourself, even as a guy, and be true to yourself. The only way you're going to get better as a guy is if you look into yourself and ask yourself painful and hurtful questions, and you are willing to make changes. That is why it is said that most times men do better after breakup than women. And I'll tell you why. Because it's women are emotional, men are more logical. A man does not look to blame the lady for the end of the relationship. Most times, a man is going to look at himself. What did I do that was wrong? What mistake did I make? And how should I effect changes to make myself better? Most times, ladies don't do that. Ladies blame the man or blame a circumstance. Most times after breakups, women do not blame themselves. As far as they are concerned, they are perfect. Nothing is wrong with them. They know everything. They were perfect. They were the best thing since sliced bread. Men don't think that way. Most times men are thinking of, okay, what did I do that was wrong? Should I have apologized? Should I have treated her better? Should I have, and he works at it. Now, it doesn't end by just thinking. The man goes after what could have been the reason he messed up that relationship. Let me work on myself. Let me improve myself. Let me become a better person. Because he's not thinking emotionally anymore. Now he's thinking more logically. And he's thinking, what do I do to effect changes in my future? If I don't get to reconcile with her again, let me become a better man for the next person. Ladies most times don't do that. They become bitter, jealous, full of rage, angry, proud, and refuse to correct things in themselves. And as long as you cannot look into yourself to correct yourself, you will not change. You will remain in the same place that you are. True growth comes from when you are able to look at yourself and effect changes in yourself. But here is the reason why. So let's enter why I came here today. So we're talking about not all women are gold diggers. So I helped you guys. There are 3 classifications of women, and I'm going to also, is the same classifications. You can put the same classifications for men, but there are 3 classifications of women. We'll start with the 3rd category, or let me put it that way. Let me start with the first category: financially dependent women. The 2nd category: financially stable women, and the 3rd category: financially independent women. Now, Explanation. Financially dependent women. In this category, you have the hungry women, women who are hungry. They were poor. Their fathers were poor. The fathers were not able to provide the things that they desired to have. So they don't want to repeat the same cycle. But they are not doing anything today with their own hands to effect changes. So they are looking for somebody to hold on to who already has built such a status, and they want to attach themselves to that person. Financially dependent ladies. Is that okay? Here you have those who the Bible talks about. Philippians chapter 3 verse chapter 3 verse 19 talks about people whose God is their belly. They are only interested in what they can get. They are not interested in what they can give. They are looking for who to collect from. Financially dependent ladies. So a larger percentage of population of women, a larger but not all, are here. They are here. And good guys fall prey to this category of ladies. Good guys, a lot of good guys fall prey to this category of ladies. Now, this category also applies to men. Women, you will also be blessed by this, because there are women who have said, I helped him, I did everything for him. When he made money, he left me because he was financially dependent man. He was a financially dependent man. You never saw his true character. You never saw his true color. When he made money, you saw his true color. So he was just enduring. He was dependent on you. So you need to know that they are financially dependent people. Hungry people are here. People who are most of the people in this category have high class, high tastes. Let me put it this way. They have high tastes for living. They want to go to the biggest hotels. They want to go to the biggest clubs. They want to eat in the finest restaurants. But they are not doing anything themselves to take themselves out of that financial situation they are in. So you have financially dependent women. Because I'm talking for brothers, but sisters, you can be blessed by this. They are also financially dependent men. These people are the most dangerous. Then you have financially stable women. These ones earn money, they make money, they work. They may not be high class, high society women, but they can take care of themselves. They are okay. They can feed themselves. They can buy their own clothes. They can eat the food they like. If you give them an extra, they are excited and are happy about what you did for them. That's the second class. Is that okay? The second level, financially stable women. Then the third one are the financially independent women. Now, these ladies work hard. Now, they may work hard, does not mean that they are good women. I want to explain. They are in all these categories, both good and bad people are there. So that you will not think that, oh, this is a good one. Both good and bad people are in all these categories. It's just that they've learned how to put principles to work. Example, financially independent lady. She could be a prostitute, a very high paying prostitute. She could be. Maybe some trauma she faced while she was young. But now, she's sleeping with major generals, she's sleeping with NFL players, she's sleeping with celebrities, and she's making her money. She's financially independent, but she's not living a morally sound life. Meanwhile, there's the good one, the one who worked hard, started a business, registered a company, and built the company until it became global. They are also there. Now, brothers, many times, here's the problem for brothers, many times we go to the first category, the financially dependent lady. Why? Because we desire respect. That is our first love language, respect. So there is a mindset that the lady who is already financially stable or the lady who is already financially independent will not give you that respect because it seems like she's already providing for herself. So most times, guys, especially good guys, we go for the dependent lady. You see? And sometimes good ladies too go for the dependent guy. They want to help him. The problem is you do not know who they are. Now that they don't have money, they are of their best character. Wait until they get money. Wait until they get a little amount of money. You will see a change of character like you never thought possible before. And you are shocked and you are wondering, is this the same person that was so nice and so kind and so loving and so to me? Yes, at that time you are not seeing their true character. They needed your money. They needed to collect something from you. They needed to get something. So when they had gotten that thing and they had gotten to a certain elevation in life, they felt they didn't need you anymore, or you were not good enough, and you started seeing the worst side of who they are, both in male and female distance. So I'm not trying to bash women. I'm not trying to say all women are, I've told you, is a lie. Anybody who tells you that all women are gold diggers, that's a lie from the pit of hell. And all men who are scum or are cheats, that's also another lie from the pit of hell. It is not true. There are good men and there are godly men out there. There are good women and there are godly women out there. But most times, I'm talking to brothers, we, because of our desire to be a hero, to be a source of help to women, we make these wrong choices, and we pick from the first category, the dependent woman. That woman, men lazy, in that category. You have the lazy, there are lazy ladies there. Now, the careful thing about this first category again, there are many. This is where the worst of the worst are. I'm not saying that they are not in other categories, but the worst of the worst are in this category. A lady who is only about money can never be loyal to one man. She can't be. Because the day another man who is richer than her man comes, she will leave you for that guy. So her loyalty is not tied to who you are. Her loyalty is not tied to what you do. Her loyalty is tied to her belly. Philippians 3:19. Whose God is their belly. So she's after what she can get. Ladies like this don't give. They are not givers. They are selfish to the core. They don't help. They don't give. They don't share what they have. This is where you hear someone saying, his money is our money. My money is my money. Something is wrong. Something is wrong upstairs. Something is seriously wrong. What happens if the man gets paralyzed? What happens if the man loses his job? What happens if he's not able to pay for the school fees one way or the other? So the children won't go to school because his money is our money? Do you understand? The worst kind of people, both male and female, are in the financially dependent category. The first category. They are the worst. You have the worst set of human beings there. Disloyal human beings, lazy human beings, earthly and carnal human beings. They are in the first category. They can never be loyal because their God is their belly. They are looking for what they can get. In any relationship, all they are looking for is what they can get. You hear the word gold digger thrown around, Who is a gold digger? By definition, a gold digger is a woman who marries a man with the hope of getting benefits from that man, and benefits if he dies or in terms of divorce. So that's a gold digger. She's going into this relationship in hopes to get material things from this man. She doesn't care about the man's well-being. She doesn't care about whether the man is becoming successful. She doesn't care about his personality. All she's interested in is what she can get. Now, there are men like that too. If you are a man and you are like that, please stop disgracing the brothers. Please stop disgracing us. Stop giving us a bad name. I'm talking to brothers, but they are both in the category. Just that you know that this is more prevalent in women. So you hear stories of women divorced and wants to take 50% of what the guy has worked for all his life. So that's the definition of a gold digger. Of course, not all women are gold diggers. Not all women are gold diggers, and not all men are cheats, as they say. So understand the category. For men, it is better you find a woman who is financially stable, that's the second category, or financially independent. I know very powerful, financially independent and financially stable women who love Jesus and are doing well and are okay. You see, they are okay. They may not be as flashy as level 1 category women. Those ladies in level 1 are flashy. They are doing everything for attention. They need to get your attention because they need to pull you. The Bible talks of the strange woman. You see, she's adorning all these things to pull. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She goes out deliberately to seduce, to win the hearts of good people. And many times good men fall prey to them. So are you a brother out there, you're a good guy, you're planning to get married, and try not to look for women who are financially dependent. Try to pick women who are financially stable, who are already doing well and taking care of themselves, or those who are financially independent but are okay still marrying downwards, because most men will like marrying downwards, then women like marrying upwards. Women want somebody stronger than them, richer than them, wiser than them, more intelligent than them. But ladies, at a certain time, when they've amassed wealth, for instance, and they've amassed power, they really want a companion. They want someone who loves them for who they are. You see, but ladies too, there's a side to that too. There's a side to that. We'll talk on that another time. For ladies who are financially independent, there are things you must do to attract the guy you want, because naturally, most guys will not want to come near you. And that is a discussion for another day. But here are the 3 categories of women and men too. So it will save men the ability to choose well, and it will save women the ability to choose well. People who are financially dependent, don't try to help them. Give them something to do. Give them something to do. Don't try to change their status yourself. Empower them to change their own status. Support them. Give them the capital to change their own status. If they cannot change their own status, if you try to pull them up, you will discover another person by the time they are up. It will be another person completely, and you'll be wondering, where did I go wrong? So these are the 3 categories. It helps for both male and female, but I did this video talking to brothers. So brothers, I trust you are blessed. So this is the end of Not All Women Are Gold Diggers, and please don't stop saying that. Stop saying that. There are good women out there. There are strong women out there. Shout out to so many of them. Sister Anna, Christ Embassy Manhattan, Pastor Kasham, Christ Embassy Abuja, Sister Aisha, Christ Embassy Port Harcourt, Pastor Jamila, Christ Embassy Abuja, Sister Glory Zonzon, Christ Embassy Lagos, Sister Oluchi, Christ Embassy Lagos. There are so many people. Sister Joy Omenka. I can't mention all of them off the heart, but I know strong women and they are not begging. You know, Pastor Aisha, Momo, great people. These people, they are fine. They are fine, but they are actually hungry ones. So it's up to you, dear brothers. Be wise. And remember, if you don't have Jesus, you don't have anything. If you don't have Jesus, you don't have a life. If you don't have Jesus, you don't have anything. Accept Jesus Christ today. He's coming, and invite him into your life. Thank you so much for your time. I'm way past time. God bless you. See you next time.